Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's candle wax reading. We're going to take a look at some general messages for you, whatever wants to come out. You can pick between the green candle or the pink candle, and we'll see a card for you at the end of your candle wax reading. A couple of channel messages before we begin, and that is a message that's coming from a universal energy, okay? I'm hearing it as the universe, okay, reminding you to wish again, okay, and to make a wish. Many of you who've been drawn to this reading, it's a very powerful period for you, okay? And I hear it's because it's connecting to some kind of activation. So whether this is an activation that is based on energetic laws, spiritual laws, also healing, okay, working through shadow work, and also like initiation, okay, initiation plus activation. So there is something that I'm seeing, okay, transition for you and open up for you, and it connects to this overall activation, something that's been lying dormant within you, within your soul, okay? So also soul activation here, okay, particularly when it comes to your soul's purpose. All right, so quite a powerful energy to begin the reading with. And I also have, there is going to be a very beautiful view that many of you who've been drawn to this reading are going to see. For some of you, this is going to be a new view from a new place of employment, a new home, or a vacation destination. And it's going to be so memorable. It's going to be a view that you will never forget. And for some of you, you'll be experiencing this view with someone that holds a lot of meaning to you, okay? Particularly when it comes to a view you will see on a vacation. And for some, you will actually love it so much, you will go back to that place and you will live in that place also, okay? You may want to check out the recent video that I did, Where You're Meant to Live. This may have a message for you if you haven't already. Okay. And there is one more final message, and that is something that you have previously set out to do. You are going to achieve it soon, okay? Now, in terms of soon, what does that mean? It's going to be different for each person, as this is a collective reading, but generally when I get the energy of soon, this is within weeks, okay? Within weeks. And 3 and 4 and 7 does come forward, okay? So that can be a time frame regarding that. Something you have put your mind to, put your investment into, your energy, okay? It's going to come to pass. It's going to come to fruition. There's quite a lot coming up there. I'm going to end the channel messages there. And we're now going to move to the bowls, okay? To the candle wax reading. So I'll see you at yours. Hello, bowl 1. You chose the green candle. Before we begin, I'm hearing for you that protection is key. Okay? Protection is key. And I'm hearing that there's going to be important communication coming in for you. And this communication, okay, involves life-changing circumstances for you. And it's for the better. Okay, however, interestingly, we have the green candle, and is it that saying green with envy? Green with envy? I'll have to check after the reading's done, but there's something, you know, to do with that envy and, you know, green envy. So you need to protect what's yours, okay? This is very important. Yes, because there are energies around you that for some reason feel they're entitled to what you have, and that somehow they're expecting to get a share of what you have, okay? Regards to this life-changing opportunity and life-changing circumstances, okay, that are going to be changing for the better. Okay, let's light your candle. I'm seeing two people with their palms up to one another, okay? And I see that these two people are celebrating each other. They're celebrating a win. This can be a win they're celebrating as a partnership, okay? As a couple. But I'm seeing the energy connecting to that is very happy and very positive. And for these two people, whether it be a partnership, okay, business-wise, a couple, the road ahead is clear for you. You're going to be able to move forward and also let go of certain baggage, okay? And I'm seeing that on a personal level, you'll also be letting go of certain baggage. Okay, and for some of you it's about picking up new baggage. So rather luggage, you're getting some new luggage, okay? This is in the material world. Yes, you're literally going to be getting some new luggage, okay? Whether it be for moving, whether it be to, you know, move things from one office to another. This could be moving into your business office and storage, okay, like into a warehouse and having containers. But also it is about travel for you, okay, and having new luggage. So in the material sense, in the material world, yes, there's actual new luggage, but also it's like an exchange is happening here, spiritually, energetically, we can even say karmically here, right? You're switching lanes, you're switching timelines here, and you're receiving something new and better. Now, so it's time to collect. It's time to collect your new luggage, right? It's time to collect your tickets, ready for this new travel, and also ready for this new journey regards to the spiritual aspects and the energetic aspects. And it can be all of that simultaneously. For some reason, jet skis are significant. Some of you may be into water sports, you enjoy that kind of thing. It may be something you're actually going to do for the first time, okay, when it comes to certain travel and vacation. There's adventure here for you, okay, Ball One? I hear that, Ball One, you're not going to have to worry as much as you have been, okay? You're not going to have to worry as much about the details. The universe, your guides, your spirit team, whoever you believe in, okay? They're also taking care of that, those finer details. And it's not to say that there's no action on your part. This is something I see that has been coming up for some time. It's been ongoing, unfolding. You've planted seeds, you've planted ideas, you've healed. But it's really in the sense of for you to be able to like allow it. Okay, there's something about you allowing it and letting yourself receive it when it comes to, you know, collecting this new luggage, collecting your tickets for this new journey, this new chapter of your life. Change is on the horizon, and for some of you, the change may feel it's happening quicker than what you may have even desired, right? You may have wanted a bit more time. But with this sense of timeline shifting, right? Changing lanes, switching lanes. It's something is occurring like suddenly. And it's working out in your favor. So it's a sense of, okay, this is happening quickly. However, it's with excitement, it's with joy, it's with happiness. And things will fall into place. I see here there's like three planets. Also it reminds me of the symbol of the crescent moon. We have the crescent moon, the full moon, and the crescent moon's beside it, that we connect to, you know, witchcraft, the occult. And there's something here about 3 cycles, 3 more cycles, 3 cycles ago when it comes to the moon. And certainly I'm seeing that this is also a sign of synchronicity and alignment. So you can be aligning also more with your spiritual self here, your spiritual gifts. And this is also a part of this journey, right? There's something, it's like this energy of you've signed up for something, even though to an extent, you know, this is open, this can be even a risk I'm taking, but somehow you have this inner knowing. That's what that's confirming to me for you. Because you are gifted, you are a magician, you are a wizard, you are a witch, right? You are a healer. Everything that comes under that, okay? Those are just some titles that I'm giving, but it's not limited to that. People who know the earth, the elements, and work with them. Okay, I'm seeing a squirrel here in your bowl, okay? And this squirrel has its cheeks full. They're collecting their harvest for the winter. So that's a bit of insight into some finances here, and that is to save, look after your savings, perhaps boost them if you can, okay? And know that there will be enough for you to do that, to put money aside and to save. And it's also a message of looking out for you and what you may need in the coming months in particular, okay? So pay attention to where your money is going, okay? Something may be costing you more than what it needs to. Have a little look into that on the practical, mundane, you know, physical reality level. Could be about talking with your bank, could be switching banks, okay? All right. Green apples are significant, and also the Big Apple. The Big Apple, places that are connected and known for apples. Some of you may have an apple orchard. You live near one. It could be going apple picking here ahead. I hear just been, maybe some of you have just been also. Okay. I'm seeing that there's a person here reading, they have some material in front of them. There's a couple of things about that. For you, Ball 1, I'm seeing that you can be doing some important research at this time, and for some reason I get it as current. There's research energy ongoing. Yes, you're all on different parts of the timeline. This can also be predictive, though I have it stronger. It's stronger now, it's happening now. And also this is about study. So some of you may be considering study options at this time. You're going to make an important decision about that. whether to continue something as well in some cases, okay? So I'm seeing you come to a successful outcome on that and make a decision that will be the most beneficial for you. And I also hear study abroad. And touching back on the squirrel, I have, for many of you who've been drawn to this reading, you're building wealth. And I hear that even if you have £1, $1, whatever your currency is in the world, it doesn't matter. Energetically and spiritually, wealth is there for you. And you are going to build that and have it. So it doesn't matter where you are. If you're right at the beginning, right, you're halfway, you're about to see that pay off, you are going to have it. Keep repeating, keep being repetitive, like how the squirrels keep every cycle, every fall and winter, they're collecting the acorns, what they can find, and they're storing it, right? So it's also the energy of like whatever you can put away, whatever you can invest or sit, like it is gonna make a difference for you. So don't overlook the small things, the small gestures you can make when it comes to finances, okay? I'm hearing energy regards to some type of interruption. Perhaps things have been interrupted for you recently. Plans have been interrupted, which has felt like when there are changes coming in, it's sudden because there was interruption to other plans. Okay, let's take a look at your bowl a little closer. We have a big cat here. It's a cat that's facing forward. Its ears are here and it has a big body. This cat is telling me that they are protecting, offering protection at this time. So some of you may have a cat, you may own a cat, okay? You may embody cat energy, a deity you work with, a god, a goddess, okay? I'm seeing that this energy is connected to you. Now, another thing is the cat is also representing some type of savviness, okay? Savviness, and though it's a cat, I have foxiness. So it's indicating smart moves and also kind of going under the radar, right? So it does kind of touch on that protection energy. This is in a way guidance of how to do that, right? Being under the radar. But ultimately, okay, I'm seeing that cat energy, cats are looking out for you. You may find that cats are going to be showing up and crossing your path more than usual, okay? Particularly cats that are quite striking and look unique, okay? I see a cat with like orange eyes. They look like they have orange eyes, okay, and green eyes. So keep a lookout for that. Yeah, I see a face of someone kind of like squashed in between the wax here. This is the person. I do have more of a masculine energy. This can also be the fact that they're domineering, they're dominant, they're just trying to like push their way into your business and what's going on and finding out about you. So there is a little bit of a lurking energy there. I have that you're aware of this. It's just the energy is to keep boundaries there, a reminder to keep boundaries there, And also reminder to pay attention to kind of information that you share when it comes to your whereabouts, things like that. So just take extra precautions, okay? Yeah, for some of you it's an ex. Okay, that's what I have for you. We're going to see the card I have. We have the moon. Yes. Thank you. That's the confirmation. We saw that in the bowl, the connection to the moon. Now, the moon in this deck also talks about invitation, contracts, business, money, okay? And also, I'm seeing here with the moon, we know it to be connected to things that are hidden. There is something coming to light, okay? Hiddenness coming to light. This could be finally your ex popping out, right? Showing themselves. This can be also past friendships. I say past because there's a distance. I don't have that you're currently connected to these particular friend group that I'm picking up. But there's something coming out here now where it's not about something that is a friend and an ex. It's to do with a community, like a group of people that are going to be exposed. So there's exposure happening here, okay? Whether you have been a part of advocating for that or not, it's either way, it's coming up in this reading. It connects to your life in some way. Yes, you're going to receive proof, hard proof is what I hear, that your intuition and predictions you've even made are absolutely accurate, okay? And you're right about situations and people that, let's say, the judgment you called, but okay, rather it's the spiritual insight and energetic insight, but still it has judgment energy to it, right? You're right. So also look out for invitations. You're going to have invitations to some very nice events, okay? And also I'm seeing that regards to partnership energy we saw, and then business, you're going to be signing contracts here, okay? There's going to be some negotiation going on. And also for some of you, this is to do with real estate, right? I'm actually just going to get 2 more cards, okay? Then we're going to wrap up your reading. Just let's see what else, if we get any further confirmation of what was in the bowl, anything else. Okay, yeah, protection. And the star, yeah. So your destiny is protected, okay? Your destiny is protected and your blessings are protected. And I'm also seeing that this confirms wish energy. If you did listen to the child messages before I began the candle wax, there was this energy of the universe guiding you to make a wish, to start wishing again, okay? I hear dreams really do come true. Wishes really do come true, okay? And also with the moon and the crossbeam here, there is a strengthening in your spiritual gifts, spiritual skills is what I hear. So where you are a practicing witch, wizard, spiritual worker, you do workings, they are going to be working at a level that will be extremely powerful, okay? And there is one more message. There's a connection here to the railroads and crossover points. Okay, threshold, that's the word. So you may be working with threshold energy. This is something that you do. You're very familiar with it. But there's something about that becoming more powerful, as I say. It could be something you're going to do for the first time. I'm seeing success with that, with the star being there, okay? The stars and the moon. And astrology is very poignant for you at this moment in time. I hear North Node. Now, I'm still learning astrology myself. I know the basics, right? I've known that from being young. It's always been a fun thing. You know, in the past we'd see them in the newspapers and magazines, right? But I'm growing and I'm learning more because I see how much it connects to readings and it brings that other element and aspect. Now, So that's what I hear, okay? North Node is significant. Yes. That's what I have for you, Bowl 1. I do hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you very soon for another one, okay? Bye for now. Hello, Bowl 2. You chose the pink candle. Let's take a look at your bowl and see what wants to come out. General messages. There's a theme of self-love coming through right away. I'm hearing someone repeat and be repetitive with how they talk to themselves. I love myself. Some of you here can be doing mirror work. You're considering doing mirror work. I see that there is a changing of subconscious beliefs here, okay? It's very much so an inner energy, inner working is what I'm getting. There's also energy here of relief that's coming in for you, whether it be in the material world, okay? There are some type of resources that you've needed things to come through for you and show up. That's going to happen. And on a spiritual level, energetic level, wanting a shift and a change, that's going to come in for you. I hear that the affirmations and working on the subconscious is in fact going to be reflected into your physical reality. So there is manifestation energy here. And though it may not have been your main intention, right, to have things show up in the material world, it's a byproduct. Your inner is going to start reflecting on the outer. There's also importance about items you purchase for the home, items you're going to purchase for your home. Some of you may be considering a change of aesthetic. There's something you can have also had your eye on for some time, something that could be quite valuable, so you've had to wait to get it, and you're going to get it. For some of you, this is an ornament. For others, this is an item that can hold something, whether it be flowers, a particular vase, whether it be for jewelry. Even I have a pen holder. But there's something special about it to you. It holds value to you and something you've had your eye on. And I'm seeing that this is also going to create further changes because it's shifting the energy around you. So it's very much so, Bowl 2, you're standing back and kind of overlooking your life, overlooking your living space, okay? Kind of an overhaul is being indicated here, though it's not all happening at once, of course, okay? There's micro changes happening and big changes when it comes to this overlooking of your life, but you're really doing it from inner. You're kind of wanting to get to the nitty gritty, and you're wanting to make a big shift and change. And for you, if it takes 1 month, 2 months, a year, 2 years, you're ready and willing, because you've already begun. And there is energy of glow up here, right? Having a glow up, but it's not just something that's quick and fleeting, it's something that's going to stay. I see a person with very bright colored hair. You don't have to have bright colored hair, but it's symbolizing your aura, okay? Your aura is very bright. Oranges, yellows, gold. I'm hearing ancestry, so they can also be items to do with the home that will symbolize, reflect your roots, heritage, ancestry also. That's why they also going to have a value, but it may not be in the monetary sense, right? It's in the sense of like, well, it has there's actually no value I can put on this because it connects to me and my roots and my heritage. Okay, so right here I see that there is a snake head, and the snake head is biting into something. Actually, the snake has some type of food. It's, yes, biting in something, but I want to clarify, it's like it's carrying it. Interesting energy. So of course we have snake energy coming forward, serpent energy, and then right here we have a slug, snail showing up. It's more so slug because I don't see the shell. Okay, that's interesting. So two kind of you know, slithery animals being shown. Right. Okay, Bowl 2. The guidance is to slow down in some regard, okay? There's something to do with slowing down in some regard, to take your time. It can be to take your time when it comes to certain changes. Also, perhaps before you purchase something that is costly, to just take your time on that, even though you may already have. And there's certainly energy that you're going to do it, as we've seen previously, but there's something about slowing down, and this can be to consider options, right? Perhaps what you have your eye on is available in multiple places. But it's quite important because the slug is quite big. It can be you've worked really hard, the universe is looking out for you, okay, so that you don't get duped. Possibly it's something you have your eye on that can be duped, right? They can make fake copies or fake products, something like this, right? Now getting back to the snake energy. So it's also about slowing down when it comes to making decisions about certain people. I see that people want to gift you, they want to offer you things, invite you out, offer you invitation. There's a particular invitation, a gift, an offering that you need to pay attention to. Things aren't what they seem. And I hear it's to pay attention because you don't know where someone took something from to be able to give to you. I know that's quite specific, but that's what I have. And this can be in terms of even a romantic offer, what someone is offering you romantically. Just pay attention, that is that really who they are? And if your intuition is kind of niggling at you, listen to it. Use your discernment. The snake does also represent protection, okay? So it's not only that message that I'm getting, but it represents protection. Especially cobra, there's like cobra energy here. Yeah. Yeah, actually, as the wax has like developed more, you can see like the cobra has that pointy kind of like on their head, right? That shape, I can see it right there. And python cobra, whichever has that kind of point on the head. And the slowing down, it also particularly relates to decisions, okay, regards to certain social events, and there seems to be an emphasis like on the people around you, bull too. So with this self-love and this glow up and you healing and really shifting on a big level, it's almost as though it's gonna kind of you know, bring out the woodwork, so to speak, those people that have kind of been just like keeping an eye on you, wanting to keep up with you, but you sensing it's not really genuine. So yeah, it's this kind of lurker energy. They're just there and around. So just pay attention to that as well. Just like hold off if you feel that gut feeling like, actually, I don't really want to go and hang out there, or I don't want to go to that dinner. I'm not really feeling the vibe. And it's not to say it's everyone, nothing like that, you know. It's not like a message of complete you know, everyone around you is doing that, just to be clear. Okay, we'll take a little look at your bowl. Yeah, you are very much so protected here. Some of you may have a nazar. Okay, you may it may connect to your culture, your background, your heritage. Okay, and evil eye is a known thing because you have like two. I can see two in your bowl. You may own jewelry, or you have some type of protective trinket. And it doesn't just have to be in that form. It can be another type of eye. In some cultures, you know, they have different things, items that represent the similar kind of energy to deflect, right? So also it's guidance to, you know, keep that there, have something in place, because as these changes are occurring for you and you're growing in confidence and blossoming even more, your aura brightening, you know, it draws in, it will attract those that want to come and interfere, right? And I see here for you, Bold 2, along this journey, this self-love, this inner transformation that's going to be reflecting on the outer, you're certainly going to be experiencing new encounters and having new friendships, new social settings and communities that you will be more aligned with as well. Okay, I'm seeing that there is going to be, for some of you, a very nice romantic gesture here. Someone is bringing you flowers. Okay, it doesn't have to just literally be flowers. It can be something else that represents romance and someone being very attracted to you, which is the energy that I have. I'm seeing them bring you something that will hold meaning and have value. For some of you, this is going to be strawberries, something connected to fruits. This possibly a fruit platter, but something involving strawberries. Okay, could be strawberries and chocolate. It's something very romantic and very clear the person's intention that they're interested in you and they're attracted to you, okay? So you're going to get to enjoy some nice dates and dating, particularly where you've been single for some time. There's also significance of a crossing, okay, crossing a bridge. There is a bridge I see that's important here, significant in some way. This can connect to where you live, your location, and I see that somehow this could be a daily thing for many of you, going back and forth. And actually there's going to be a decision. You may be deciding to cross that bridge and stay on the other side. You're changing locations when it comes to work, living, okay. There's something about the water and you'll be crossing the water, okay? And in some regards, it's going to be for a longer time. You're going to move. As I say, this can also be involving changing jobs, particularly where it's a daily occurrence, like you have to go over this bridge to get from one place to the next. And though it is big bridge, what I'm saying. Let's take a look at the card I have for you. You have the whip. Okay, so the whip represents tension, disagreements. Let's get clarification. Okay, woman. And the ring. Right. The first energy that I have is that there is a person from your past. Yes, this can be a woman. We don't have to just stick to gender specifically, but as I say, it can be a woman from the past here, who there was a disagreement with. A disagreement with, okay? Also separation. When we have the ring here, this represents commitment of some kind, relationship. Not really dating, it's something more official when we have the ring here, and there was a separation, there's a no contact. So you can be the woman who's in no contact, you know, it's you the viewer, or this is a woman from the past, and either way, okay, I do have it's more of a romantic energy here, and I'm seeing that there is going to be some attempt of reconciliation. There's breaking of no contact, that's for sure. Though for some of you, I'm hearing this as a test. Yeah, with the coffin. It's a test if you open the door, right? If you go back to the past. Why though? I'm just going to clarify because, you know, we don't know this message is going to come. I didn't know the reading went in this direction. Let me just see. Oh, okay. Because they'll keep you stuck. You'll go right back to how things were. I feel like this is a little bit of a separate read into the bowl because it's quite specific, but that's what came out. That's what wanted to show itself, though of course it can still resonate. Yeah. Whoever this person is, they're sensing your growth, your healing, your light getting brighter, okay? And they're going to want to come back to make you stuck again, yeah? Because you're moving forward, that's it. You're moving on. You're moving on to bigger and better things. And for some, this can be a friendship, but as I say, with the ring being there, this is really, it's romantic energy. This is an ex. This is about exes, okay? Relationships, marriages with a more official status, and they need to remain ended, okay? They're just going to come with problems. They're just going to want to repeat the past and bring you back into their craziness. I'm just going to say it's what it is. It is. It's toxic. It's not healthy. It's not good for you. You're loving you. You're moving on. You're glowing. Your ship is coming in. Okay. that's the guidance. Of course, use your discernment, right? You'll know when the moment arrives and the opportunity what it is that you truly want to do when it comes to that. Okay, Bull 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you guys very soon for another one. Bye for now.